Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Warplan Orange as the Allies in 1926. Things going rather well. Our offensive in the South Pacific has attracted some attention, and we already have some forces down there to counter it. The American modern battlecruiser fleet, most of which ended up turning into carriers in real-life history. And then in the Philippines, we're almost done with the Japanese, countering some cruisers over in that direction. Submarines are taking their toll. Speak of the devil. Oh, a heavy cruiser. Looks like an old one, but still. There we go, bombing as usual. Ooh. Our destroyers they were attacking. Das ist das. Ah! The Anzac battle cruisers finding a hapless destroyer over by whatever that name of that, Eniwetok. We took out the destroyer. Oh, they landed troops too. A little leery as to whether it's unguarded. I doubt it. Shock attack, very successful. Excellent. About done. And no, that is very much guarded. Rats, this is not going well anywhere. Again, I knew I shouldn't have, but I got greedy. Oh, a bunch of float planes. Move those. Transfer to base. Go to island. All these float fighters. They are destined for capital ships. Then we have the usual. All aircraft are doing their thing. We have all the float planes. From there, we'll transport them to Pearl Harbor. From Pearl Harbor, they will get attached to whoever gets upgraded. Reaction up here. The battleship. Alright, we can probably do one shore bombardment. Will allow escorts to bombard. Less concerned about Ponape now. Lots of forces heading that direction. Fire, excellent. For the Marines, replenish, and actually head for a Niwatak with the Marines. Slow down our overall plan, but I'm okay with that. Actually send out the replenishment ships as well. You know what, we're going to need more fuel anyway, so how about we unload the fuel, we'll keep the supplies on ships, and we'll send the tanker back. Brisbane should need one more day. Nothing in Borneo, nothing in Singapore. Transiting in the South China Sea. I don't want to get near that air base. Capacity. Go ahead and turn to base. Let them rest up. And the Japanese presence is gone from Vigan. Now, considering the port capacities, size of any significant invasion, I want to send all of these troops back to Manila. Malaya. Second Malaya. First Burma. Second Burma. Indian. Fifth. Oops, wrong button. First Indian Division. Second Indian Division. Field artillery. Just all rest and recuperate. Manila. They've certainly earned it. And fighting Japanese in guerrilla warfare in Luzon for how long now? Ridiculous amount of time. More Anzac troops. Right. Air Force. Philippine cavalry. Infantry. Leave the cavalry in Lilingayan. U.S. field artillery. And we'll leave the local Philippine troops in the Philippines. They are reserve defensive force. And the armored car. And we're back to Malay. Let's see about 808th. up to here. Their airfield too. Have to Ari. Have fighters and bombers. And then torpedo bombers and bombers. Transfer you to on map. Cannot send them there. All field, I assume. Can't send them either. Switch them over. Naval attack, maximum range. Going down the search level. Put up a little bit of a cap. Don't have heavy bomb loads anyway. Oh, actually, yeah, let's put a little bit more of a cap. See if we can expand the airfield. Maybe with more engineers there, we'll be able to move in. I don't remember the exact rules on that. Take us to the end of this day. A lot of troops. Oh, the one thing I did want to check. Those ships are stable, so form a new task group. The Shannon, the Albany, Waterhaven, or Waterhen. Home base, Singapore, return, auto disband. Probably make them something other than surface combat. There we go. Auto disband, requirement replenish. All good. They'll move back to Singapore and do their repairs. What does that leave us with? And Dreadnought, 2 of the French. Nope, San Diego. And the French, one of the French heavy cruisers. We lost the other ones. And some light cruisers. The fast reaction force, maximum speed 24 knots at these ones, not so much. In fact, with that, I think I might retire them to Singapore. Keep them in that area. Albany can stay. Instead, Emerald, Enterprise, and Dreadnought. All ships will stay, and this group as well. form our fleets from Singapore. It's a little bit longer, but it has facilities. Now we'll click over. So things coming along quite nicely. A little worried about the South Pacific, may lose parts of those formations. That's okay, nothing risked, nothing gained. That and it's just a few hundred troops. There we go. That's what I like to see. Our troops at Ponape, or to Niwatak. Then we'll see how things work out. Hey, we captured the base. Same here. Excellent. The Japanese take it back. Ooh, those losses. And they did nothing in Ponape. They're outnumbered in Ponape. I think I'll divert the other ones and I'll turn the Marines back. So we'll send any reinforcements that haven't landed to Niwatak. March 1st, 1927. Transports are back. These ones are close. Need additional supply? I think not. Send troops. Other groups heading up from Pearl. Wake doing fine. Turn Elliot. Not unload. Battle cruisers are headed up. And okay, we still have plenty of ammunition, so let's do another bombardment. Do not retire. Escorts bombard. They capture or destroy all of the troops. Or transport or destroy. Oh, let's set you up there. They still have troops here, so we'll unload these troops until this is finished out. Keep up the shock attack. Brisbane looking fine. Or not replenishing. Let's see. Let's load supplies. Not a lot of supplies. Be discreet. We'll set your destination. got way too far east. Head for Joliet, drop off a little bit of supply. Nothing in Borneo, nothing in Singapore. Alright, took care of all this. East, northwest, northeast. Just general movement. Okay. Take a quick look at ports. Look at our replacement pool. Do we have a lot of? We have Curtis 1. Plenty of DH4s of various kinds. We not have any of. Because those are not available. Getting close. Getting Gloucester Gamecocks. Couple months. Same with Martin T4Ms. Not familiar with that one. Going FB5s. Very late in the year. There's F6Cs. FU1. C4. I think we have a replacement. Nine. That's Felix Stowe's. You. Based at Colombo. That is an excellent roll craft. Go to Colombo. Transfer. All of them transfer successfully. Looks like it. Start working them over to Singapore or even Manila. Cavalry. Could do it by transport. I'll see if I can get them going. One. Enough. Have here a bunch of transports. Let's see. Let's form a task group. I want all my eggs in one basket, so we'll grab 2 transport. Destroyer. Waffle. British Task Force. No retirement. Set destination. Head for Madras. We'll see how far they can get on their own next turn. If I can hop them along, that'll take less days and wait for transports to go back and come in. These, I don't think we need all of these here. So DH9s, I like those. Good bombers. We have 2 groups. Sopwith, I could care about. I'm not seeing any upgrades for any of these. Well, let's see if we can form a new transport group. I don't want to go over too long. We're at 4. Heavily escorted. Replenish. The number 8 squadron. Number 2 squadron. Fireman allowed. Unload allowed. Probably some fuel. Bunker them out. Then they'll head for Manila. Drop off the aircraft, the fuel, and come back. Alright, what other aircraft do I have floating around? I think mostly we're going to see them down here. I think we're going to see any upgrades. Same. Here we might see some upgrades. But doesn't look like it. Or decent enough. Canadian military. And then I'll check Pearl Harbor. More DH-4s. Aren't these are the ones with the heavy bombs, aren't they? Yes. These things are dangerous. But they're very short range. US Marines. Bought VE-7. And DT-2s. 18 torpedo. Well, I could get these bombers somewhere useful. Oh, and then here. I really transferred a lot of to Midway. I think I may have overloaded Midway a little bit. Let's check. Yeah, I'm over the AV port. Do I have any transports here now? Really transport support. Do it that way. Now let's detail some transports from Pearl Harbor. Bring some of that stuff back. Transport. Then some of the larger ones, not the tankers, troop transports. Norma Clark. 3, 4, 6, 7. Grab some. Palmer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finish task force. Does Midway need anything? Got supplies, it's got fuel, I'm not concerned. So, no retirement. Do not unload. Set for Midway. That'll take us to the end of this episode. A little bit longer, but I'm not going to count this one as 2. A lot of management. Happy with what we accomplished. I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.